The Jaleel today to celebrate the third successful year of Mechanical Engineering Association, founded by the students of the department itself. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the director, Professor Dr. Azhar, for giving us the opportunity and support to bring us findings of mechanical students. We'd also like to thank the faculty advisor, Dr. Jaleel, and Dr. Azhar, head of department, for their unrelenting guidance and unconditional support to shape MEA into the task force it is today. As you all know, MEA has worked tirelessly in the past to reach out and engage the student body. Past events include features to the Al-Fawri Farm, Diva Jaleel Power Plant, Microsoft Solar Park, and Barca, to name a few here. MEA has also held a number of workshops, such as the four-stroke and the skycraft. Today, we are joined by a esteemed guest, Mr. Mohammed Azhar Jaleel, the product manager. Please join us in giving a warm welcome as he gives us a few words. Over.
I feel very embarrassed, honestly, because I'm not that old, trust me. I passed out of BITS, I think, in 2008. I think we were the first batch from mechanical engineering. Regardless, I'm very honored to be here. Thank you to Ms. Malika and Ms. whoever was a part of this group, right? So, I'm going to make this very short. I didn't prepare any speech or anything. In fact, I was on flu for the last 3-4 days. So I'm still in the recovery mode. But there are a few points that I learned in the last 7 years. 7 years back is when I started working. And you guys are also entering that phase right now, right? I don't know, you guys are in the third year now? Yeah. Who's still writing first year subject? No one? We have one. Oh, 2, so many of them. Wow. You're actually in first year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not in fourth year and writing first year subject.
No.
So, it's wonderful to be here. Regardless, a lot of things haven't changed. My professors still look the same, young, vibrant, energetic. I wish we had the same energy when we reached that age. And also considering how much grief and torture we've given them. It's great to be here, regardless. So, what do I say? I wrote a few things. Just at the car, just before I got out, because Malika told me to. So, goals. We all have goals over here. I'm sure at least all of you have some goal in life. Green shirt, what's your goal? Yes. What is your goal? What is that one thing you've been trying to achieve? You want to become an inventor? Excellent.
Real degree, actually.
Wow! Round of applause for that. Friends, those are your true friends. I'm sure. So you want to become an inventor, and that's your long-term goal, which is a great thing. But how many of us here have thought of it, okay, what is it that I need to do 6 months from now, 6 days from now, 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now? I think it's very important for us to set short goals as important as the long ones, because the long ones can change, or with circumstances it can change. You might think, today I want to become an architect, tomorrow I want to be a doctor, whatever it is. For me personally, I only plan 6 months at a time. 6 months at a time, whether it's work related, whether it's career related. It's very easy for us to think that, okay, I'm working in a company right now, I want to become a vice president of sales or operations or whatever it is in the next 5 years or 6 years, but how do we get there? I think that's very important. It's a great initiative. What's your name, sorry? Yeah, Gautam. Great initiative, Gautam. I hope you reach there someday. Work towards the short goals, baby steps, and I'm sure you'll reach them. Round of applause again. Now, responsibility. The word that we all dread so much, like especially the 4th years. Any 4th years like, okay, I just have another 6 months more and then that's done. Unless, of course, I plan to do masters, okay, another 2 more years and then that's done. You have to get into responsible life, you know. You have to take care of a family, parents. That's all a part of responsibility. But there are certain things that sometimes we miss out on, and that's personal responsibility. You have to be accountable for your actions. It's very normal, you know, when we get late to office, we blame the traffic. But nobody says, I woke up late, or I was partying all night last night, and you know, I could not get to office on time. So at least internally, we have to make sure that we are responsible for our actions, not just on a personal level, but also around you. You know, if all of us are Indians here, right? Any non-Indian ones? So we all have this thing that India ka kuch nahi hone wala. It's corrupt, it's got bad people, it's got bad roads, it's dirty. Understood, it's true to an extent, but how many of us actually take steps to improve that, or how many of us do our part? In India, most people I've seen or met when I go there, which irritates me or bothers me a lot, is they find ways to, you know, let's do it this way, we don't need to give government this much money. Let's do it that way, we don't need to give government this much money. That's fine, but then you're taking away what the people of India really need. So each of us, even 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 people out of 10 or out of 20 or out of 50 do their part, that makes a big difference. And I think that's very important for us. And I want each of you to think that and act accordingly. And the last thing is to make time for yourself. I know all of us, once we get into the mechanical side of it, that includes me. I've become fatter since college. But many times we are so involved in our daily activities and in our work, in our responsibility, whatever you call it, that we miss sometimes to take care of things that are very important. That includes meeting your friends, taking care of your health, meeting your relatives, spreading joy among people. I don't know, many of you might be following Chetan Bhagat, so read some of his books. He said once that at the end of your life, the PowerPoint presentations doesn't matter. What matters is how you've lived and how you've created an impact among people. And I think that's something I keep reminding myself. I'm still young, I still have a long way to go, hopefully. And I think it's the same thing that we all should consider and move forward accordingly. So that's about it. That's the only 3 points I could think in the dark. Unfortunately or fortunately, thank you for this opportunity again, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you.